Hi guys, Mrs. Bratton here. I'm just going to talk to you this week a little bit about the structure of poems. Last week we talked about theme in poetry. This week we're going to talk about the structure and the way they're set up. So let's jump right in. We're going to look at a poem, Freedom by Langston Hughes. And you see there's Langston Hughes over there. We see we have the poet's name and the title. These are all part of the physical structure. Then you see there's this organized in what's called stanzas. Stanzas are groups of lines that go together, kind of like a paragraph in an essay. So a stanza has an idea that it's trying to get across, and poets make these stanza breaks very strategically, trying to pick exactly where they want them to go. So if we look at the important structures in Freedom by Langston Hughes, his 3 stanzas, 1, 2, and 3. There's 21 total lines in the poem. You see there's a rhyme in each stanza. We have year and fear. We have stand and land, we have say and day, dead and bread, seed, need. Okay, there's several rhymes in here. There's definitely a rhythm to it. If you read it out loud, you will feel that rhythm. There's an odd shape because Langston Hughes wanted to accentuate certain phrases and parts, like this thing down here. This little snippet is kind of like a poem within a poem. You know, he's kind of included this as part of what he's trying to say. And again, there's no weird capitalization or punctuation. So we're going to go ahead and switch to the next poem, which is We Real Cool by Gwendolyn Brooks. And there's the poet's name, there's the title. This is Gwendolyn Brooks. We learn about her during Black History Month, although I think she should be talked about all the time because she's awesome. Anywho, we have 5 stanzas in this poem. The stanzas are very short. They have 2 lines in them for a total of 10 lines. There is a rhyme in each stanza except for this first one. This first one doesn't really have a rhyme in it, but you see cool and school, late and straight, sin and gin, June and soon. Those all kind of go together, or they all rhyme. There is definitely a rhythm to this poem. We real cool. We left school. We lurk late. We strike straight. So you see there's kind of a rhythm there that kind of goes with it. Sentences end in the middle of the line, same place every time, again accentuating that we that's coming. And then there isn't really any weird capitalization or punctuation in this. Everything's pretty standard. Okay, so that's We Real Cool by Gwendolyn Brooks. I love this poem. And you'll see where the website that I got it from, she has been recorded reading this poem, and it's amazing. You should listen to it. So what about it? Poem structure leads the reader to understand the theme and purpose of the poem, what the poet wants you to understand when they wrote the poem. Okay, the big idea, what they want you to get from their writing. So let's practice with April is a Dog's Dream by Marilyn Singer. April is a dog's dream. The soft grass is growing. The sweet breeze is blowing. The air all full of singing feels just right. So no excuses now. We're going to the park to chase and charge and chew, and I will make you see what spring is all about. Okay, so there's no stanzas in this. There are no stanza breaks. It all kind of runs together. There's 9 lines. There's a rhyme in each stanza. You see growing and blowing. And no, I'm sorry. And that's it, growing and blowing. There is a rhythm to it. There are no sentences in here. You'll notice there's no periods. There's no exclamation points. There's no nothing. It's just the way it's written. There's no punctuation in here except for like the occasional apostrophe. And then I is capitalized. Why do you think that? Why do you think she left out all capital letters, punctuation, etc.? One of the reasons why she would do that, in my opinion, is that she's talking as the dog. So no excuses now. We're going to the park to chase and charge and chew. Who wants to chase and charge and chew? The dog does. and I will make you see what spring is all about. Definitely the feeling that the dog is saying this, that the month of April is a dog's dream because we can finally go outside again. Okay, so I think this is Marilyn Singer is trying to get across that the dog is saying these things. This is the dog's perspective of spring. That's why I think there's no capitalization or punctuation in this poem. So that's pretty much it. Good luck reading, and I'm excited to talk to you guys on Zoom. Please, please, please don't hesitate to call me if you don't understand something. I'm available and I'm here. So love you guys, miss you guys. See you soon. Stay safe.